As I mentioned in a previous video pertaining to the 2025 anniversary edition of the Honda Goldwing, I said that there are 2 commemorative items that come with the Goldwing and I would mention those in a future video. Well, this is that video. And here are the 2 items. One is a model, and number 2 is a book. And I will go over each one of those individually. And over here, both of them are wrapped in their original plastic, which is the way they come. And before I go any further, I just want to mention that when you get your 2025 Anniversary Edition Goldwing, these items do not come in the crate with the motorcycle. So in my case, my motorcycle came in first, and we looked in the crate expecting to see these, but come to find out, we had learned that these things are shipped separately, and they arrived a week or 2 later. So for me, it was no big deal, because if you've seen my videos, you know that I had other accessories installed before I ever took delivery of the motorcycle. So by the time I went to pick up the bike, these items had arrived. But anyway, here are the 2 items. I'll take a look at these because they don't have the glare from the protective plastic that's over them. And we'll start with the model. I'll open that up and I'll give you a close-up look of that. Okay, here is the model. On this side, you can see it is the 50th anniversary. And I'll spin it around. And on the other side is an original 1975. Now, I will let you know that this, in case you already caught that, you may have already noticed, but this is a bit of an illusion because it's actually a mirror. You think you're looking at an entire 1975 bike, but it's actually a reflection that shows the other half, or basically it's the same half, but it's making you think it's the other side of the motorcycle. And might be a better view if you look top down and you can see the pane of glass, which is a mirror on each side. But anyway, here's a kind of a close-up of the 1975. I'll give it a different view, kind of head-on, and again you can see the effect of the mirror. Looks pretty cool. And just to let you know, there's going to be a lot of reflections in here and light, but if you go to the website, and I'll provide the link below, they have a lot of good pictures, good studio images of these that are far better than probably what you are going to see here. But anyway, here's kind of a walk around, if you will, of the 1975. All right, I'll flip it back around. We will take a look, and here's from the rear. Again, you can see how it's just separated by that glass, that mirror on each side. And there is the current year, the 50th anniversary, 2025. Again, if you stay at the right angle, it appears to be an entire motorcycle. But anyway, that's it. This is the model. And before I go any further, I just want to let you know that you do not need to purchase a 50th anniversary motorcycle to get these items. Both the model and the book are available for purchase on Honda's website, and I will provide the links below, but you can basically get to it from their main page. When you go to look at the 50th anniversary motorcycle, there will be a link, and you click on that and it'll take you to a different website, and from there you can order each one. The model is $150 and the book is $70. And speaking of which, here it is. It comes in a protective cardboard box, so to speak. It just kind of slides out, and I will need 2 hands to do that, but I will slide it out of its little hard shell case and then go through that for just a little bit. Okay, now that it's out of its protective sleeve, I can go ahead and show you a little bit of this. It's a very good book. I have pretty much every Honda Goldwing book published, as far as I know. There might be some out there that I'm not aware of, but so many now are out of print. I just want to jump in real quick when I mentioned that I have a lot of Goldwing books. Here they are. Here are 6 of them. I will provide links in the description below as well in case any of you are looking for some Goldwing books. I will provide links to the books that are still available. A lot of these are out of print and you can only get them used, but for the ones that are available, I will list those below. Now, one book in particular that stands out is this one. because the 50th anniversary book provided by Honda is not the first time they've done that. This is actually the 20th anniversary book that Honda provided. So as far as I know, Honda has published 2 books on the Goldwing. This one first in 1995, and then this year's, the one I'm going over now, the 50th anniversary. But I will put links to this one in the description as well for any of you that are interested. All right, back to the book. Of all the books that I have, this one is clearly the best, most thorough, and it, like all of the Goldwing books, they take you from the beginning and they kind of chronologically, of course right here they're getting right into the anniversary, but they will chronologically illustrate and describe the history of the motorcycle going through all of the different generations. I will kind of skip around here for just a little bit to show you a little bit about what the book includes. Very great images. It's definitely in color. Even shows some advertisements from back in the day. Major leaps that they made from one generation to the next. Like right here's an example of 1980 when that was the year that they first came out fully dressed. So the buyer didn't have to dress them later. Mostly with fairings made by Craig Vetter. But anyway, just a thumb through here real quick just to show you some things. Here's another decade of the motorcycle. And there are images online as well. Like I mentioned earlier, if you click on the link that I'll provide below, they give very good images of inside the book to show samples. Again, without the reflections of the lights going on in here. But anyway, that's pretty much it. So this is the book and the model. And again, you get both of these if you order the motorcycle, but if you want to order them separately, you can. The model is $150 and the book is $70. But that's all there is to this video. See you next time.